Financial freedom is subjective for everyone, depending on their priorities. Financial independence is all about control, namely power over your finances, as ironic as it sounds. For many people, financial freedom means having enough savings, assets, and cash on hand to live the lifestyle they want for themselves. It also entails building a large enough savings account to allow you to retire or follow any career you like without feeling compelled to earn a fixed amount each year. Unfortunately, too many people lack financial independence. Even if they do not face financial problems regularly, accumulating debt due to overspending is a persistent burden that prevents them from accomplishing their goals. When a severe disaster strikes, such as a storm, an earthquake, or a pandemic like the current situation, all plans are thrown into disarray, revealing more gaps in safety nets. Depending on your existing situation and lifestyle, you can choose your desired amount of financial freedom. Your path to financial independence may be broken down into multiple simple steps. Behaviors, tactics, and systemic decisions are examples of these steps. The more steps you complete, the quicker you will be on the road to financial independence. Number 10. Make a list of your goals. Why do you require funds? It could be to pay off a student loan, establish a business, vacation, arrange weddings for your children, save for retirement, and like that. These are the goals you wish to achieve as soon as you have enough money. As a result, money is merely a tool for achieving your financial objectives. However, your money will be meaningless until you set down your objectives, and you will have no idea how to make the most use of it. So, on a piece of paper, put down your top 5 goals for the following 1, 5, 10, and 20 years. Also, make sure you identify SMART goals when you're drafting your goals. Here, SMART stands for specific, measurable, achievable, realistic, and time-bound. A SMART goal, for example, is a strategy to save a specific amount by 2050 to support your retirement, since it is specific, measurable, achievable, realistic, and time-bound. Number 9. Pay off all debts. Paying off a large debt helps you achieve financial freedom in various ways. You have more future cash flow to work with after all. Your credit score is excellent. Most significantly, closing a loan removes a considerable burden from your shoulders. Debt repayment can be accomplished in 2 ways. The first is the snowball method, in which the smallest debt is paid off first. So cross one item off your list and then move on to the more serious obligations. The avalanche technique is the second way of debt repayment, in which you first pay off the loan with the highest interest rate to then move on to the lower ones. Number 8. Make your career a priority too. One of the quickest methods to achieve financial independence is to increase your income while keeping your spending levels stable or under control. This necessitates constant effort on your part to advance your profession or business. For example, by learning new and valuable skills and improving your worth to your employer, your career, and hence your salary, can advance more quickly. If you're self-employed, this includes developing growth strategies to keep your company going forward. So, if you've been leaving your job advancement to chance, now is certainly a good moment to assess how to speed things along. As a result, your income will rise, bringing you closer to financial independence. Number 7. Diversify your sources of income. A 9-to-5 work may not be enough for most people who are serious about financial independence. You might need to hunt for revenue sources other than a job, to put it lucidly. Indeed, some financial gurus advise consumers to find as many as 5 different sources of income. So if you work a 9-to-5 job, consider yourself lucky since you have 1 source of money. Now it's up to you to find 4 more. There are 2 ways to earn more money. The first method is active income, which is exchanging time for money. The other way to generate extra revenue is to do it passively, which means you complete the work once and the money comes in automatically. If you choose the first option, trading your time for money, you are constrained by the number of hours in the day, which can't exceed 24 hours. Active income, on the other hand, is simple to implement. It can also help you get started with side jobs, such as being a freelance writer, driving an Uber, or designing logos in no time. On the subject of passive income, typical activities include selling digital content, such as ebooks and courses, becoming an affiliate marketer, investing in stocks, and like that. So figure out what works best for you and take those baby steps toward a second income. Number 6. Now is the time to begin investing. Imperfect stock markets, sometimes known as the bear markets, can make individuals doubt the rationality of investing, yet there has never been a better method to grow money in history. Compound interest will grow your money exponentially, but it is time-consuming before attaining meaningful growth. Remember, however, that attempting the type of stock selection made famous by billionaires like Warren Buffett would be a mistake for everyone but experienced investors. Instead, register an online brokerage account that allows you to learn how to invest, build a reasonable portfolio, and make automated payments to it weekly or monthly, allowing compounding to work for you by investing as much as possible early on. Then, each year, raise your assets by a more significant percentage than your income rise. Another important goal is to reach a 50 to 60% stock asset allocation quickly. Generally, split your assets 60-40 between equity and non-equity. However, you can alter that percentage based on your risk tolerance. Number 5. Make savings automatically. Firstly, pay yourself. Take advantage of any matching contributions from your company's retirement plan, effectively free money. It's also practical to set up an automatic donation to a brokerage account or something similar, and an automated withdrawal into an emergency fund that can be used for unexpected expenses. The money for your emergency fund and retirement fund should ideally be taken out of your bank account the same day you receive your salary, so it never comes into contact with your hands. Remember that the amount of money you should put aside for an emergency fund is determined by your different requirements and your unique circumstances. Also, tax-advantaged retirement plans have limitations that make it challenging to get your money if you need it right away, so it shouldn't be your primary emergency fund. Number 4. Watch your credit score. When it comes to refinancing a home or purchasing a car, your credit score is crucial because it influences the interest rate you'll be offered. It also impacts the cost of various other necessities such as vehicle insurance and life insurance. Credit ratings are important because people with bad credit are more likely to be reckless in other areas of their lives, such as not taking care of their health or even drinking and driving. That's why it's critical to obtain a credit report regularly to ensure that you don't have any erroneous black marks tarnishing your excellent name. You might want to look into a trustworthy credit monitoring service to protect your information. Number 3. Health is wealth. The notion of adequate maintenance also applies to your body, and taking good care of your physical health has a significant impact on your financial health. It's not difficult to invest in one's health. It entails seeing your doctor and dentist regularly and following any health recommendations you get. Many medical problems can be alleviated or avoided by making simple lifestyle changes, like getting more exercise and eating a better diet. On the other hand, poor health care has immediate and long-term adverse financial effects. When paid sick days are used up, some companies have a limit on sick days, resulting in a loss of income. Obesity and other dietary diseases drive up insurance rates, and inadequate health may compel you to retire early and live on a smaller monthly income for the rest of your life. Number 2. Live within your means. Mastering a modest lifestyle requires cultivating a mindset centered on making the most of what you have. Many affluent people adopted the habit of living below their means before they became wealthy. Adopting a simple lifestyle is not difficult. It simply entails learning to discriminate between what you require and what you desire, and then making little modifications that result in significant financial rewards. Before we get to our final step, make sure you hit like, share, and subscribe. With that, let's go on. Our last step is a neat trick of budgeting. Number 1. The 50-30-20 budget. Senator Elizabeth Warren popularized the 50-30-20 budget rule, dividing after-tax income into spending, 50% for needs, 30% for wants, and 20% for savings and debt repayment. We've created an easy-to-use budgeting calculator to assist you in categorizing and controlling your spending and savings, the first step toward financial independence.